Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Nope, for the first time on my channel, this is not gonna be an Infinite Magic Raid video. Don't worry, because I still love the game and I'm still gonna produce one video per day on Infinite Magic Raid, or at least I'm gonna try to. But for once, I wanted to try another game and compare it with Infinite Magic Raid and try to diversify my channel. This is another gacha game. This is Summon Dragons 2. You have been a lot to ask me to try other games, etc. So this is the game I decided to choose. This is a game developed by the same studio as Eternal Evolution. For the people who already know Eternal Evolution, there are a lot of similarities with it. Apparently, this is what people told me, but I don't know. I never played Eternal Evolution, so I don't know if you are right or not, but I trust you. I've been playing this game during 4 entire days, and it's really fun because on Infinite Magic Raid I am an expert and I know everything or almost everything about the game, and thank you for the players that comment my videos and try to give me more tips so I can share it with others, and I hope that players are gonna do the same on that game, because at the moment I feel like I'm a super big noob on the game. Okay, I'm trying to learn many things on it, but there are many things to learn about the game. So many heroes, dragons in fact, because everything is about dragon. A lot of mechanics different than Infinite Magic Raid, and even the PD system, the summon, is different. So yeah, I'm gonna try to summarize everything I learned in the game in this video to try to show you my experience on the game and why do I like the game, and I think I'm gonna try to produce more videos on it, but not as many as Infinite Magic Raid, right? Because this is my main game and I love producing some on Infinite Magic Raid. But for the players, for the people who want to try that game, and new people that are gonna come on my channel, I'm gonna try to produce some videos on that game. If you are curious and want to try the game, you can download it directly through the link in the description below. And also, if you are curious to know, I am running the game at the moment on the MSI app player. The link is also in the description below. So, what to begin with? There are so many things to talk about, but first I think I'm gonna concentrate on the gameplay. So let's have a look to the campaign. Here I'm gonna push myself to the right because on the left, as you can see, there is my lineup. I have 5 dragons. This is the maximum you can have in your lineup. You have 3 different lanes: the top lane, the mid lane, and the back lane. It's gonna have an impact on your gameplay. For example, you have some melee classes and some ranged classes. For example, here this is a tank, so he's gonna be a melee unit. You have some hunter, you have the hunter, the summoner, the supports that are range units. You have the warrior, it's a melee unit. The mages are ranged units, and you have also rogues that are melee units. They are gonna act differently during the fight. For example, the rogue is gonna teleport behind the tanks and hit the dragons in back lanes normally. You have the ranged unit. The hunters are gonna hit multiple times, so it's gonna be important in another kind of content. And you have the supports that can heal, protect your heroes, the summoners that can summon another dragon, copies of them, etc., to deal more damage or to tank for them, and you have some mages that can deal AoE damage, single target units, etc. So I think that the first thing I'm gonna do in this video is to show you how does it work. So let's run the fight and let's see how does it work. So as you can see, my tank is right here. He is tanking the dragons, the opponent dragons, and my other units are fighting. My summoner summoned another copy of him, and so both of them are hitting the targets. You have my ranged unit, my hunters here are hitting from range, and there is the phoenix here, my support, who is hitting my tank and my other units. And basically you have the results on the left, the stats. You have the damage, you have the damage tanked on your heroes, and you have the heals. Then, really important, you have a part of the battle that you can do in manual. For example, I'm gonna challenge that one. I'm gonna click on that icon auto, and I can check on or off on every unit in my lineup. Basically, if you have on, they are gonna use their ultimate by themselves, targeting the dragons they want. If you to turn off everything, then you have to use manually all the ultimates of your units. For example, if I push myself to the left, because as you can see the skills are on the right. So in order to use them, you have to left click on the icon of your unit. For example, here I am using that one. And if you hold the click, you can select where you want to launch it. For example, here I'm gonna tell that unit to summon his dragon to the left here. The gauge here, the orange gauge, correspond to the rage gauge. Once it is full, you can use your ultimate. So for example, on that guy, I'm just gonna click, and on that one, I am gonna select the target I want. So for example, I'm gonna try to kill that one first. And as you can see, there is a range. So this is why it's important at the beginning of the fight to select the line in which you want your hero to be. So I'm gonna select that unit and use my skill. And with that unit, I'm gonna also target that one, so I'm gonna kill it. And with my healer, I'm gonna heal. So I'm gonna put everything back to auto and just try to end the fight. So everybody is using their skill in auto now. So I'm gonna go on the next stage. And you are going to see that you have another feature corresponding to the multi-battle in Infinite Magic Raid, but you have no stamina to spend in this game, in the campaign, so this is so great. You can click here on Idle Battle, and then it goes back to the main screen, and during everything you are going to do here, it's fighting the campaign until you get stuck, okay? This is that icon to the right, so it's pretty interesting. During that, I'm going to explain to you some features about the game. So let's click on the dragons and have a look to the dragons. First of all, you have 3 different races. It's corresponding to the marks in Infinite Magic Raid, the red one, the yellow one, etc. But here, this is some races. So you have the Cornelian, the turquoise, and the emerald. It's important because you are going to have some towers in the game corresponding to each race. That means in that specific tower, you are going to be able to use only the dragons of that race or that one, etc. You have different tiers of units. You have different ranks also, and the levels, etc. So you have the SSS rank. This is the most rare one. You have the S rank, you have the A, B, etc. You have the tier. This is the evolution state of the hero. This is the color in background. For example, here it's a legendary unit. Here it's a mythic unit. Here an elite unit, I think, if I remember correctly. Epic unit, sorry. And then you have the elite unit in purple. You have the rare unit in blue. And the common unit in green, but I don't have any at the moment. I'm gonna do some summons and then you are gonna be able to check. So the evolution of your hero, the tier of your hero, it's important because it's unlocking some talents. It's the kind of emblems we have in Infinite Magic Raid. Talents are really important because it can unlock some parts of the skills. For example, here you have the ultimate on that guy, and if you check the talent effect, this is something I unlocked in the talents, and it's gonna give something more to my skill. So this is the ultimate. You have 1 ultimate per hero, then you have 2 common skills that they are gonna use in auto, and you have a passive, and the talents unlock things on each skill, so it is really important to take that into consideration. So in order to evolve your hero, your dragon, you need to go in that menu, and then you are gonna need some duplicates of your unit or dragons of some specific tiers. For example, if I pick that one, it's an elite, it's an epic hero, and I'm gonna need some elite units here first. So I'm gonna evolve it, and now I need a duplicate elite of the same unit. So I'm stuck, I don't have any duplicate of that guy, so I can't evolve him for now. If I pick that one, I'm gonna need a duplicate of him, then he becomes an elite, an epic hero, sorry, an epic dragon. Then I can use another elite one, different from him, and then I need another dupe. And now I need another different hero, another different dragon with that tier. So I don't have any, I don't want to use that one. It's really important to keep your duplicates depending on the dragons you want to evolve, and that one, the base tier of that one is an S elite, so I want to keep it, okay? You can retire some heroes. I'm gonna show that to you right here. I'm gonna summon some units. Advance, yeah, I'm gonna summon that free. So I get a hero B rank. I'm gonna summon a bit more just for the video. So you get some blue and green units, and when you go on the evolve interface, you have the retire. You can auto select everybody and retire. You have only the green units in here. You get some red shards. You can use them to upgrade the levels of your heroes, and you can use that to buy some other dragons in the shop, in the market. You can reset for free your units. So if I pick that one, for example, I get back all the resources, and it's gonna be a level 1 with 0 ascension after that. This is great. I don't know if it is gonna be permanent free. I don't know yet, but I've been playing 4 days the game, and for now it's still free, so it's pretty interesting. Something so great I wish we had in Infinite Magic Raid is that building. It is so freaking great. Look at that. There are inside my 5 stronger units with the most amount of levels, and to the right I can put other units, and they acquire directly the level of the weakest hero from the 5 I have here. So every unit I have to the right have the same level, and this is so great. This is so great. You can concentrate on 5 units, and then your entire box got the same level. You are saving so much time thanks to that. If we had that in Infinite Magic Raid, it would be so freaking great. And yeah, and then you can concentrate on the evolutions of your heroes, and so you can unlock your talents depending on the evolution of your heroes. Really important to do that. You have a hatching system. Here you get some eggs, and when you open eggs, you are getting some baby dragons. They can't evolve into big dragons, okay? But depending on the baby dragons you are gonna have, they are gonna give you some extra bonuses. By opening eggs, as you can see, you can get many resources and parts of some specific dragons. Here I get some parts of SSS tier units, and once you get 60 of them, you can summon the unit. And this is great, another thing that is missing in Infinite Magic Raid. And I do love that. So you have different nests. I have some more eggs, and so I'm gonna put the eggs inside. So you have that. The hut in which you can put your baby dragons, and you have different categories and ranks on baby dragons, and they are giving you some unique stats. For example, here it's gonna increase the healing effect of my phoenix. Here all my summoner dragons are gonna have more flat attack and HP rate, and you have many dragons reinforcing the strategic aspect of the game. You can level them up, and yeah, this is a nice feature. I do love that. I prefer having that instead of the sanctuary we have in Infinite Magic Raid that is heavily pay to win, right? So over time you can increase that faster than the sanctuary in Infinite Magic Raid. You have the chest that we have in Infinite Magic Raid. You have the Fortune Geyser here, in which you can acquire some resources to this is to increase the level of your heroes. This is to increase the level of your heroes also. Another material, for example, if you are at level 119, you are going to be stuck. You need this red dragon blood crystal to increase your level to 120, and then you are back to that dragon XP. And you have other resources. Pretty interesting. You have the PvP, in which you have the classic PvP rank, in which you have to fight against another single team. It's working the same as the fight I showed you previously in the campaign. Then you have the Arena of Triumph. It is the equivalent to the Advanced Arena in Infinite Magic Raid. You can get some, depending on your rank, you get some coins that you can reuse in the market. I think I can enter directly the market somewhere. Yeah, there is the shop. With that coins, it's gonna reset. I don't know if you are gonna have the same units inside of it or if it's gonna change, but you can buy an SSS tier unit inside of it and some other units, some summons, etc. using the pieces you get over time in the Triumph Arena. This is so great. You have a guild shop, you can buy some gear, the Dragon Spirit shop, you use how do you say that? When you are consuming your green heroes, you can get some money that you can use. Yeah, where is it? In the bazaar, in the market, to buy other units, so you can progress with that. You have the hatching shop. You get some tokens here that you can use to buy some copies of elite units or rare units. You have the general shop using diamonds. And then you have the world. And in the world you have different kind of content. You have the ancient domain. This is the equivalent of the space temples in Infinite Magic Raid. As you can see, I'm gonna enter that one. You are gonna have a map with different mini games to complete in order to progress into it. And you are gonna have some fights and acquire some buffs to progress through that content. And you can also get some units, 1 or 2 units during the sanctuary in order to help you during the fight. But they are great units. They are not the ones that you get in Infinite Magic Raid. And this is something better in my opinion. Then you have the Dragonfall Valley. It's a kind of tower. You have different floors. You have 500 in total on that one. You have to beat different waves of enemies. You have different races, towers. For example, today it's gonna be the Emerald one. So I can use only Emerald's races unit. Then you have the dungeons. You have that one in which you can farm some trainers. I'm gonna explain that to you right after. You can farm your gear here. And you can farm some artifacts, I would say, to increase even higher your stats. I'm gonna show that to you in a moment. So where is it? The Trainer Tavern. You have some trainers to increase the stats and the skills of your dragons. For example, that one is gonna enhance the power of my summons that my turquoise dragon can summon. They are gonna get 18% more attack and 7% more speed attack. You have that one who can increase the AoE damage of my Cornelian's dragons, etc. You can level them up, get more stats, and it's gonna benefit to some specific dragons. You can drop them in dungeon. Then you have also where is it? Yeah, here your relics. It's not artifacts, it's some relics. You can level them up, get some rare ones, and it's gonna increase your stats and give you some skills here. So it's pretty unique, and so it's gonna enhance your power. If we go back to the world, we are gonna have that after clearing the story 1840, so I have to wait. I don't know what it is yet. You have the Grand Adventure. You have some different stars depending on what you are gonna complete during the fight. You have 2 different teams. You need to use 2 different teams. You have the Ancient Crusade. You have 3 different bosses, so you need 3 different teams. You have some tickets that you are gonna have every week. You can use your tickets here to form that. Yeah, I forgot to say that you have a specific money here. You have 4 per day, and you can refill using that tickets every day. So it's pretty interesting. Each content has its own stamina, and I love that. This is different from Infinite Magic Raid, and I love that for now. Then these 2 contents are coming soon. They are not developed yet. And so what to say more? You have your quest. You have you have many things in that game, and so it's pretty interesting so far. I am enjoying it a lot. Finally, you also have a guild system. I joined one randomly for now. It's okay. In the future I'm gonna change to join a better guild, a stronger one. You have a daily challenge. This is a boss that you can fight 2 times a day to acquire more stuff depending on your score. You have a guild versus guild, but it's not yet developed. You have the guild hunt. I don't know what it is yet because the guild is not at level 3. You have the guild circus. I don't know yet what it is because you also need to be level 3 with your guild, and you have the guild hall to check your guild mates. So I pretty enjoy my experience on that game for now. Tell me what did you think about the video in a comment below. Hope that you love the game too, or that you are gonna love it in the future, gonna play with me. I'm gonna maybe run a guild, maybe run a new guild, who knows, it can be interesting. Also, another information, I'm gonna run my own Discord, so it's gonna be easier for you to find my Infinite Magic Raid videos and my Summon Dragons 2 videos. It's gonna be more easy for you and better to talk, to discuss together. So stay tuned, soon I'm gonna have my own Discord. So hope you enjoyed the video, have a nice day, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.